and welcome to some more last minute kick out with myself, Le Champion of LMKO, Kevin, and one time champion. Rather, it was his belt initially. And
I was never a champion. I just had it in my possession.
You forged the belt. You forged the belt with your own hands on top of a mountain near Stamford, Connecticut. And anyway, Turbo's here.
Hello.
It's been a while since we've been on here. We're aware. Apparently, there's a pay-per-view called TLC, which we're gonna pretend never happened.
Yeah. Well, it was Christmas time. We were all busy.
We were also well. You guys were busy. I was busy and dying, so it really wasn't. It really wasn't the best time. But to be honest, I don't think we'd have had much good to say about TLC. So we're actually going to skip TLC.
Yeah, we're saving
executive decision. We're skipping TLC. We're just going straight in. New year, new you, Royal Rumble, and via means of you didn't even do a national.
Not really. I mean, I had some kind of like ideas and whatnot, but I think how Pete put it was, yeah. Well, I think he just forfeited the right to me. Although, granted, he wasn't getting an obligated rematch, so
no, he wasn't. No, he bloody well wasn't.
So
he's had plenty of time with that.
He's had plenty of time as champion.
He's not. He was not.
Hot dogging and grandstanding.
He was being super cheeky in like, oh yeah, I get a rematch. I get bloody done. It's not like that. So anyway, Royal Rumble 2020, and we're gonna do our predictions. I am not all that aware of the card. I'll be honest, WWE recently. Holy crap.
It's basically what was it? The other besides TLC, the other pay-per-view that had only 4 matches announced beforehand and whatnot was Hell in a Cell, I believe.
WWE recently has been god awful, as far as I'm concerned. I think
in terms of last minute
really bad.
Although granted,
I understand we have new Raw Tag Team Champions, which are for some reason Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, what? No. Buddy Murphy and the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins.
I know why they've given. I sigh too, and I sigh not because of the name, but because of the reasons they've given him the name.
Yeah, and also the repetition. Well, I'm sighing to the repetition of it all. It's constantly shilled over and over, and trust me, it's gotta get annoying. In fact, it's already annoyed me, and it's been a week or two since then.
But Seth Rollins is a guy who doesn't have many catchphrases and doesn't have many nicknames. So it's good that they're investing some time in him. Anyway, Mr. Turbo, good sir, my friend, what's the first matchup?
Well, the first match that we have is for the United States Championship between champion Andrade and challenger Humberto Carrillo, the guy I just don't give 2 craps about because he just returned after being put out of action for a couple of weeks. So he's come back for revenge.
Revenge
is not going to be...
A man you don't care about has come back for revenge, and a man who's not booked very well.
Yeah, revenge is not going to be
the network.
Yeah. I'm going for Andrade for this. I don't care. Andrade's only just won the belt from Ray at the Madison Square Garden house show.
That was the other thing. He's coming back. He's also coming back for revenge for Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, your attempt to sort of replace Sin Cara in the plot that should have happened. This is the story that should have happened 4 years ago. Never did.
Yeah.
And we haven't got a Sin Cara anymore. Well, we're best replaced. We've found this plan somewhere. Blow the dust off it. Get some Tipex out Sin Cara, and I don't know. No, it's the newly engaged Mr. Andrade for me.
Yeah.
Charlotte said C.
Indeed, she said. Indeed, she did.
Yep.
On to the next match then. We have Bayley versus Lacey Evans for the SmackDown Women's Championship in a single contest. I am. You know what? I'm going to. Even though Bayley has been booked terrible during this angle, like in terms of her entire championship run, she always ekes out a win in her championship matches. And I feel as though they need to do a turn where Bayley and Sasha go head to head in the run up to WrestleMania. So even though I feel as though Evans could have a chance of winning the title, I want Bayley to win it, and I'm gonna choose Bayley. It's like trying to choose between a stick and a rock.
I think that I don't necessarily think she's going to be the champion.
All right, so
I think Lacey's going to win.
So DQ finish.
I'm desperately afraid of Lacey Evans somehow getting in power on Mania. But yeah. But my plan is what I think is going to happen with the booking and with the Women's Royal Rumble. Get to that Bayley is.
Okay, so you're saying Evans will win, but via disqualification and not win the title.
Something or the other. I think.
Okay.
The boredom of.
Yeah. And speaking of boredom and annoyance and everything else,
is it what
Sheamus?
Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, Sheamus and Shorty G, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say Sheamus has returned, everybody. But guess what? He's having a program with Shorty G. Guess what? They're having a tall man fight a short man gimmick match again. Again! This has happened before. Why? Why are you doing this to Sheamus? Why does he always have to return? And,
because
has to pick on the short guy.
Because
this is the last time he did this.
Rey Mysterio's busy. He's in the program.
This happened. Yeah, this happened a few years ago. This is. I hate this. I hate it when they retread on like storylines so quickly. Like this is like them going right back to the well of like repeating storylines, and it really annoys me. Anyway, Sheamus and Shorty G.
Wow.
I don't know.
Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna say Sheamus.
I'm also gonna say Sheamus because if he loses now,
yeah, after coming back after being off the
if he loses immediately, then that's the point of the story.
Yeah,
unless he's gonna then like beat the crap out of him at the end of the match, and then that's not really gonna help matters either.
No,
having beat poor Gable handily. Having been beaten handily and then do the tenacious underdog thing and maybe groundswell of support like he doesn't already have support. Gable, amazing.
I know he's totally underrated. Like he's completely mishandled in WWE. It's ridiculous.
You may have noticed if you watch my camera during I spend most of my time just going like this with my eyes because it's not really necessarily tiredness, it's more weariness because of WWE.
I could easily join you on that.
it's anyway. So Sheamus, Lobster Man. Yeah.
You know what? They should have brought his old theme back. That would have been made.
He had the workout videos.
Oh damn it! If you thought DDP shills DDPY as
God,
too much,
I know.
Sheamus shills his blooming Celtic workouts way too much.
He's setting himself up. He's setting himself up a post big.
Of course he is.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Don't know how long he's got. I thought the whole point of him being in the bar was to sort of just elongate his career in terms of his ability. And
I'm saying this year's got to be his last. I think
his last. If he picks up any kind of injury, let's hope he doesn't. But
I hope not.
We do think he's going to win this match, and we do think Shorty G is going to lose, and we do think it's going to be a case of, hey, if you're in the arena, that's a really good time to go and buy yourself a t-shirt.
That and also if you are staying in the arena and you gotta stay seated, just chant Chad Gable. Don't chant Chad. Or Gable. Or just Gable. Go into
Gable.
the old chant that used to be done when it was
Jason
Alpha.
Jordan.
No. It was like Gable, Chad, Gable, or just something of a variant of that. Just chant that.
Gable, Chad.
Gable,
Chad.
Anyway, Gable, Chad. There you go. That's
excellent.
Your new
Chad,
guys.
Then he gets his head kicked off with a bro kick and he loses. So next up.
Anyway, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This program is going far enough.
How is this Roman still Reigns, going?
I don't know why. This has been like
the Roman Reigns
3 months. And Roman Reigns has not won a single match. Finally, just give him the win for this match. Because Usos is back. This is Falls Count Anywhere. So many things will happen. If they turn
I'll tell you what, I would be invested in this program if they then turn the Usos. If they turn the Usos on Roman Reigns and they join Corbin,
that'll totally be a Spanish.
They don't have anything for the Usos to do, and when they can't think of anything for anybody to do, they chuck them in a program with Corbin. So there's this black hole of booking that somehow Bobby Lashley escaped, and good luck to him. Absolutely good luck to him for escaping that. Somehow
no one can escape the mid-card vortex.
Somehow Drew is still involved in it.
No, he's not.
Has he not? Did he escape?
No, he's not been involved in this crap for months.
Oh, thank God.
He is in a solid. We'll get to it when we get to the Rumble. He's been in a solid run to be a winner of the Rumble.
Let's hope.
We'll get to
Let's hope. I would like that to happen very much indeed. You have no idea. Right.
Yeah. So anyway, for this match, I want Roman Reigns to win. I want this feud to end. I want it to stop. Even though Reigns is going to be in the Rumble as well. And many people want him to lose this match so then he can win the Royal Rumble.
Roman Reigns has to go into the Rumble so he can come second.
Because he has to be in the final 4 or the last 2. He has to be.
Here's an idea. Get him knocked out immediately. It's a big shock, and then Roman Reigns has a program.
Yeah. But
what do we know? Right.
But yeah, Roman Reigns.
So
you got Roman Reigns to win?
I agree with you. This has gone for apparently all my life. This feels like more. It feels like there was the beginning of time, and then we had cavemen and fire, and then they painted pictures on the cave wall of Baron Corbin, dog food, and Roman Reigns. There's WWE that makes you lose the will to live, and then there's actually WWE booking and programming that makes you, just really wonder about the benefit and point of the entire human race, and whether or not it was just all worthwhile us coming together in the primordial ooze in the very beginning. Really, it was a bit of a mistake on our part because we got this. I honestly, so I'm also going for Reigns. I'm going for Reigns with a prayer, but this is it. It's not. It's going to Mania. Because we don't deserve nice things. We had a couple of Manias where they gave us everything we wanted. This is not what we want. But Upper Vince says it will be so. Upper Vince doesn't like us anymore.
He's never liked us. He's never liked us.
Give me your money, damn it, and follow the XFL.
Give me my $9.99 so I can put it into the XFL.
Oh, well, no, actually, that's a thing, isn't it? Because the shareholders wanted.
Oh yeah, because they don't.
The
WWE shareholders don't. When it's going into investigation to see if
it's whether or not misappropriation of funds from WWE stuff into XFL stuff.
Yeah,
and if so, that could be super troublesome.
Anyway. Moving on to the next match.
Anyway,
next is the Raw Women's Championship match with Bayley, Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Asuka in a very long-term booking kind of like situation where this time last year Asuka defeated Becky Lynch to win the SmackDown Women's Championship from Becky Lynch, and they've been going with this storyline of can Becky Lynch beat Asuka? And here's the thing, I'm thinking Becky Lynch will win against Asuka because there's a program going into Mania that I feel is going to happen, which we'll get to with the Women's Royal Rumble later on.
I agree. I agree on that.
Why do you keep agreeing with me, damn it?
Because I'm agreeing because I honestly
the only difference of one match and that's it.
So it's my opinion. And my opinion is that again she's going to keep the belt. Personally, I would like to see Asuka win and then Becky chase. Have it that there is that bit of doubt that she's beaten her again, and then have her go for it at Mania and then big thing and maybe get her. But maybe that would work in better if Becky was still champion. But again, this kind of falls into what I'm thinking in terms of the Rumble for me as well. So that's why Becky needs to still be champion. I will tell you that my women's will Rumble first, though, just in case.
But before we get to the Rumble matches, we got one more championship match in the way of The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Not Bray Wyatt, because we did actually have regular Bray Wyatt.
We had regular Bray.
We're
really glad
TLC.
You've merch to sell. Please buy more. I want a holiday in the Seychelles.
I'm sure you probably will get that now. But yeah, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, champion versus Daniel Bryan in a strap match. For the Universal Championship.
We'll have a proper four corners match soon.
Well, this is gonna be the four corners.
I know,
match
but
it's four corners. I would guess it would be four corners rules.
No, there's just strap.
Well, this is a strap
match.
The
dog collar match.
But WWE's versions of strap matches and collar matches are always the case of the rules are you have to hit the four corners and get all the lights lit up and then boom. And I think this is gonna be that case again. But of course,
I mean, that's all well and good. How are we going to really determine that with all the bloody red lights gone?
I hope to God that they actually keep the red light off this time around, if that's the case. Because what's the point of having red lights if we can't see them?
Bray Wyatt, you don't have to put on the red lights. Seriously, it's shit.
Yeah, because normally in a four corners lights, in the four corners it's usually a green light and a red light to determine which character and whatnot. If Bray has this stupid red light for the whole entire match, it's got to null and void the bloody red light in the bloody match. So hopefully they'll switch that off for this match. If that is the rule of this match, I'm guessing it's the rule because this is WWE and WWE likes to do child friendly kind of like rules and whatnot, which is ridiculous. But as for the winner, I don't know. Who do you think? Because I've been making all my choices first and whatnot.
I'm going for Fiend. I don't see Bryan winning it, but if considering the booking so far of just booking into a corner of it's the Fiend, therefore nothing hurts him and what have you. He's gonna shake off the knee. He's gonna hit him with the knee 12 times.
Yeah.
Cattle mutilation. He's just gonna laugh at it. He's gonna try every submission known to man. It's not gonna work.
My heart said
he might go and try diving headbutt, and everyone's gonna be like, no, for the love of God, don't. And then that'll do nothing.
Yeah, my heart's saying Daniel, but my head's just got obviously the booking's gonna have to give it to Bray.
So. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they'll put the big belt. It'll be there.
Well, we said that one time when but we were shocked that he got the belt again when he was going up against AJ Styles and whatnot. And granted, that was his last. I think that was his last big run. I think and whatnot. With the limited amount of time he still has left, because he's not going to be doing this.
They're just ticking off the list of people that Bray had issues. Expect Bray to take out Matt when he, despite all public, very genuine feeling between the two of them in terms of like creative minds and stuff. They've very much gone on record of their admiration for each other, and so naturally, Bray's going to take him out. Fiend's going to take out Matt.
Even though they're on different brands, but hey, never mind.
Doesn't matter. They need to continue the story. Also, that means they have Matt's picture on the wall with the X eyes out. Therefore, whatever Matt does afterwards, the Fiends is still always level above.
Yeah. So yeah, Fiend to win. Yeah, to retain. Right. To win. So with this last two, we got the two Rumble matches. First, the women's. Who do you think is going to win the women's Royal Rumble?
I am torn. It will either be the returning Ronda Rousey, who wins and gets and look what is it after her revenge, or one that I actually really would like it to be Baszler. Because Dana has a problem with Becky Lynch. Dana also has a problem with Bayley. Remember they had when we had Survivor Series in the run up to that. Bayley came down and whacked her in the back of a chair. Came to NXT to the surprise of everybody and put a walloping on her. They don't like each other, even though both heels. They don't like each other. But you have a situation whereby if Shayna won, it actually wouldn't be clear necessarily. You'd think it'd be cut and dry that she'd go for Becky, but honestly, she dislikes Bayley more. So I kind of want to see that. Also, I think this would be the time to properly crown Shayna now that I think she's basically out of the title.
Yeah, she lost her title back
at
the tail end
she's
of last
lost
year.
it, but she had the belt forever, and that didn't get tiresome.
No,
you'll note WWE that you can have very very long title runs and it not actually get stale.
And well, she had breaks
if you exist
in
on
between.
NXT. But if Rousey returns, it's her. Otherwise, Shayna.
You have to pick one, man.
Okay, Rousey then.
Rousey? Okay.
I just.
But
I think
fine. Then I'll
choose
Shayna because I don't think Ronda Rousey's got to return. As much as that would be a great pop and whatnot, she has been very quiet.
Very quiet.
The thing, she has been adamant of wanting to do family work with her partner and whatnot. And I feel as though that has priority. And if she's not been in any way of doing talks or anything like that, even though she is under contract with WWE at the moment, and she's got like a few years on her contract, I feel as though with the amount of time she's had time off to try to make a family and whatnot, I don't think she's gonna be returning anytime. I think she'll return. If she does return, it'll be returning after Mania.
I think in the event of they actually just are family now, I think honestly it's been a long time she's been away. I actually think we'd have heard she'd been pregnant by now.
Maybe she doesn't want to make it public.
Who knows?
Because
my counter to this, what's Natty been doing recently?
Not much. Oh well. Well, you got Rousey. I'm going to choose
Rousey. I don't want it to be Rousey.
You don't want it to be Rousey.
I don't want it to be Rousey. But I think it.
I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose Baszler because I feel as though it'll be the greatest call up for her.
Absolutely. It's what should happen. That is what should happen. It should be her anointing as the next chosen one for the women's division, and then it also kickstarts the horsewomen battle.
Yeah, like horsewomen domination.
So you can start that off.
Yeah,
it's what should happen.
Well, granted, it started off at Survivor Series.
We had the first shots there. Like I say, this is the whole going back to Baszler having issues with the face and the heel champion. Like I say, it's what should happen. I hope it does happen. I hope I'm very much wrong. I hope you win this one.
Yeah, I hope so too. But we're gonna do an extra point for this because I've got this random number generator here, and I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it 5 times, and it's gonna give me a random number between 1 and 30, and whoever comes out at that number, and if they win at that number, we get a bonus point for that. So
what happens if your choice comes out at that, and then they win?
It'd be double points.
Double points. All right.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got a late one.
Yeah.
I got 29 for the Women's Rumble.
I'm going to arbitrarily pick 25.
Oh, you're picking. All right.
I'm picking 20. I have thoughts in my head as to who's going to.
You're going analytic here.
I was tempted.
Who's come out?
I was legitimately tempted to go. Oh, okay. Which number?
What's the number here?
If only there was some sort of video package that actually played before the thing that would give me a clue. You know, I'm pretty certain that multiple people have won from number 1, including HBK and others.
Actually, they've changed that now, where it's like 3 people have come in at either the 1 or 2 position. One of them being HBK,
yeah, because it's exactly the same thing.
Rey Mysterio.
Exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's like, are you the first person to Rumble? No, I was the second person. We don't know but I was among the. Yeah, it's the same thing. You're the first 2 combatants. You are the first.
Anyway. So I got 29 based on random chance. You've gone with 25 for your choice.
Your choice. Yeah.
So the men's Royal Rumble.
Right. Okay.
What do you have?
You know what? It's the one thing I'm not that sure.
It's anyone's game.
I think Ray takes out Brock. I don't think Brock does it.
You don't think Brock's gonna make the whole go the whole hog?
I think Ray takes out Brock.
But who's gonna win though?
Somehow Seth. No.
I was gonna say he's tag champion at the moment, so
I know. I'm
looking unlikely. But hey,
I just looked at that. I saw that story on 401 Mania. It's like, you take the champions. Looked at the picture. It's like, oh, that's okay. They've put it on AOP. What? They've put the tag belts on the non-tag team.
Yeah.
In this thing. Unless you're then going to put the singles belts on AOP as a really weird flip. No one would have seen coming. If you're AOP, why the hell are you in the pot with Seth Rollins right now? In terms of okay. So I'll be honest. I can see Ray doing. Obviously, Ray's gonna take him, but I'd like to see, for fuck's sake, do this while you can. Can we please have the confrontation between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar? Can we finally have that? We might not necessarily want to see matches about it, or a big program, but from a wrestling point of view, from a wrestling history point of view, that's actually something we need to see. We need to have them face each other down, get their big hoss selves out, and just start beating the shit out of each other. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, stop stalling.
I don't know. Again, I know who I want to win. I just don't believe they'll do it.
Well, why is it?
I want Drew to win. Oh. I want Drew to win. I don't think they will. I think they'll put it on somebody silly. This dancer, they'll put it on somebody silly.
And that would be
Orton. Actually, you know what? Reigns wins.
He's the favorite apparently.
Reigns wins.
So great.
Reigns wins. Drew's second, and Orton is annoyed. Orton gets taken out by somebody. Orton gets taken out by Ray, and then that causes that problem. Their program into Mania.
Again, boy.
but well, you can technically have that, but then you've got Brock, triple threat Brock, Ray, and the winner.
You're not gonna have a triple threat for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Why not? Then you've got a whole situation of Brock doesn't like triple threats. Remember, Brock doesn't like triple threats. Brock loses titles when he has triple threats.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, we're stalling enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying Reigns. I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm having he's been damn freaking strong, and he's been having a blast of a time on programming, and he's got the crowd and everything's like, and he's got the build, and he's big, he's a veteran, he's loyal to the bloody company, and he's been back for years, and now is the bloody time when the iron is goddamn freaking hot.
Funaki! Funaki! Royal Rumble number 2
gets up from the commentary desk.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, Drew McIntyre.
It's time for Drew.
It's time
Is
for
it Drew's
Drew.
time?
It's Drew's time.
It should be.
Finally.
But it should have been last year, but it wasn't.
No, because who was it last year? It was Seth last year. Seth won it last year.
Yeah, Seth won it.
So yeah, no, Drew. Drew has to win.
Drew has to win. This is interesting because I agree with both of your Rumble picks that this is the person that should win.
Yeah.
And they've gone for other ones. So this is interesting.
Well, it's just out there. I mean, granted, it could be anyone, but most likely the likelihood it's Reigns. But I'm sticking with my guns. I'm giving it to Drew.
Okay, so Drew. So what's your number?
My number.
Tell you what my number is right now. My number is 27.
Okay.
What have we got for you for your number?
Well, apparently my random generator. It's giving me unlucky number 13.
Fair enough.
Something, I suppose.
Has anybody actually won from 13?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's won from 13.
So, question: what numbers Taker coming in?
Late.
29.
Probably.
Ooh.
Yeah.
29.
But no.
Who's number 30? Oh, is it R-Truth who's number 30? Is that?
Well, he's not anymore because he got taken out by blooming Brock Lesnar, and then he's now lost his title.
Mojo Rawley is the champion. Wow.
Expect him to be in the Rumble.
Yeah. Well, no, expect him to run into the Rumble, followed by Hawkins and Ryder and all the others.
No. Here's the thing. It's not like how it's been with Truth. He's actually been wanting people to come up to him and beating him, and he's been beating up like the Singh brothers and whatnot recently. So he's actually
the poor Singh brothers.
The
all they did was do their job. They did their job. Got nearly killed by Randy Orton with his face.
Yeah.
And it's not worked out. Can we get Drake Maverick in the Rumble? And have him go up against Brock? I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Spud just run down. I've got me moment. Get in the ring and it's Brock.
The proverbial Scotty Too Hotty segment.
Oh yeah.
Of just him just gingerly walking up the ramp,
getting beaten the shit out of before he gets down. Oh yeah, Brock gets eliminated. They do the Undertaker Scotty thing where he just gets wiped out.
Anyway, but hey, that's our picks for the show. It's mostly all hinging on the Royal Rumble for us mostly. So that's where the points will lie mostly. But other than that, it's the Women's Smack.
Will Turbo finally get this back in his possession? I don't know.
Who knows? If I do get it,
chance of it actually.
Well, who knows? If I do get it, I'm changing that design.
Good.
I'm changing that design.
Good. Just John, just seriously, just use one of your other belts. I keep posting this back and forth. Just use another design. At some point, I'm gonna.
Oh, don't worry.
At some point,
I got another design in mind.
At some point, there's gonna be money and stuff, and there'll actually be a belt. There'll actually be a belt at some point.
Oh, don't worry.
The time being,
whenever either of us win big.
Whenever that's not there, that is not going to be seen, and it's supposed to be back up, and there we go. But until that time, for now, I am the champ, and champion rules apply. So in the event of a draw, even like the draw, I do retain. And if Turbo doesn't actually see the actual results, I'll knock him over the back of the head. I don't know. Shipyard crane or something. We'll get to that as it happens. Pete won't be happy, whatever case. You'll be absolutely furious at the length of time of this video, but we've been having a chat about other things as well, a bit of a catch up with you guys. If you agree with us, let us know in the comments. If you disagree with us, let us know. Let us know your set of your predictions as what you think is going to happen at Rumble 2020. Which hopefully will be good.
Here's hoping.
And in this century, this decade, coming out of the last one, hope is pretty much. Like, comment, subscribe, all the other things. Socials at the bottom. Bye.
Bye.